Hey, I'm Sue-Ching Lascelles. If you're new here, hello. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today, we're going to road test the Prym Rivets system. So I am officially in my denim girl era. It all kicked off when I made that pair of vintage Calvin Klein jorts. You can find that video in my video history. I'll pop a link also in the description if you want to go back and watch that, because it opened up a whole new world for me. Jorts. I didn't know how comfortable they were, number one, and I didn't know, number two, like how fun they would be to style and wear. From there, I have gone on and using the same Calvin Klein pattern, which is I think from the 90s. I do a bit of a deep dive in that other video. So it comes in a jorts and a jeans version, and I have gone ahead and made another pair of jorts, this time classic blue denim. And I've also made a beautiful pair of jeans, so I've made the longer version. It's such a good pattern. It's like very baggy, it's very comfortable to wear. I'm not a big, it's funny that I'm actually in my denim girl era. I just don't feel comfortable in jeans. But saying that, I have absolutely loved sewing denim. The top stitching is like, when you nail that top stitching, such a good feeling. And this is a big statement, but this jeans pattern is actually so comfortable to wear. It's roomy, baggy. I feel just so chic and cool wearing them. And of course I did the jeans in this super fun printed denim. Love, 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 love. But today, I'm not just going to talk about jeans and jorts and that pattern. I'm actually doing a deep dive into rivets, those little metal studs that go on to usually the corners of the pockets to give it extra sturdiness, I guess, because you're using the pockets all the time, so it helps keep the seams strong and sturdy and in place. But it also is, I guess, like a nice finishing detail to have. That first pair of jorts that I made, I did the old awl and hammer method. So I used this toolkit from Kylie and the Machine, and I used Kylie's rivet kit as well, which is very high quality. I do recommend it, but I did struggle a lot with the thickness of the denim. So that's the awl. It's a super spiky tool. You use it to poke through the layers of denim so that you can pop your rivet through, and then you use the hammer and some other tools to set the rivet in place. Like, it did work, but I'm gonna be honest, and I did break into quite a sweat getting it done. It was not an easy job. I just wondered what else was out there. The Prym Rivets system, which is completely different to the old hammer and awl. I've used hammer and awl up until this point because I didn't realize there was alternatives. It's been fine. I've made other jeans before and they've been fine. But what else is out there? You gotta wonder sometimes. And today I'm gonna be a bit of a guinea pig and road test the options that Prym have. So if you don't know Prym, they are a sewing tool company, and they have a huge system of like press studs, rivets. I love to use their gear. I find their products to be extremely high quality and lasting, because I've used other brands of press studs before, and you know, when you like open them up and they just like rip, or you feel really insecure about whether they're going to stay in the fabric or not. I've never had to worry about that with Prym. I've had this is a kit, it's called the Vario Pliers. I've had this kit for years and it's never done me dirty. It's always been amazing. A more recent addition to my kit has been the Vario Creative Tool. This tool is like a tabletop, so it's a punch basically, and also at the same time setter. I'm going to test out two versions today. One is using the pliers, so we'll make a hole with the pliers and set the rivet with the pliers, and then we'll also test out the, what's it called, Creative Tool. So we'll do the punch of the hole and set the rivet with this tool as well, and let's find out, does it work? Is it a good alternative? Is it easier? How does it look? So these are the things we want to investigate, and you're going to come with me and let's discover it together, figure out how everything works. I'm going to come back and show you on the real things. Okay. Before we get started, I thought I'd show you the full kit that I'm using today. So we've got the Vario Pliers, which is a handheld tool, and then of course we've got the Vario Creative Tool, which is more of a tabletop tool. So if you struggle with arthritis or mobility issues, definitely the Creative Tool would be the way to go. But I've been using this one for years, it's amazing. And then of course I've got my little punch attachments in here. You can see that these can be used across both tools because the symbols indicate so. And then I have the rivets here. These are easy to purchase in Australia. They're readily available. They're cool because you can use, it's got two sides to the rivet, obviously the front and the back, but you can use either side. This is unusual for a rivet. I have never seen this before. Usually there's only one side that you can use to the right side, but with this one you can use either side as the right side. So there's a flat sort of like brushed metal, and then this one, let's call it like the nipple, because it's like a little raised dimple. It's shiny silver, and you can use either of those sides to the front. And it also comes with the attachments that you'd need, and it indicates here key code. We've got hammer, Vario Creative Tool, and then this is like a tripod tool that they have. I've actually never used that, so don't know about it. And then it also comes with the tool that you would need. I think that's for the hammer. They're easy to get, but I also wasn't sure, because this doesn't have the symbol for the Creative Tool. I went ahead and purchased, and I had to go out of Australia for these rivets here, because you can see in the little key, if we look at that again, this one actually has the Creative Tool on it, and then of course it's got all other tools as well. I think I bought these off Etsy, maybe even Amazon, the only place I could find. So that's what they look like, and I'm gonna be honest, they look exactly like these ones. It's kind of weird that they don't actually just put, I honestly, I've looked at them, but I haven't taken these out of the packet to study them side by side, but I will. And I've got to be honest, they don't look any different to those. So I also bought this attachment to go with, and I'm pretty sure, I think I bought this off Etsy because I couldn't get this in Australia easily either. Goes with the Creative Tool. Again, I was using the key. I actually think it's the same as the attachments that come in this packet. We are going to drill down on that, because if that's the case and you've got the Creative Tool, there is absolutely no need to go out and buy those specific attachments if this kit works. And this is awesome because you get everything in it, whereas these ones I had to buy separately. These are the things we're going to explore. Okay, so I'm doing my little test on my scrap piece of denim here. I've got 4 layers of denim, which is probably about what I'm going to be going through. Maybe it just always feels thicker on that coin pocket. I've made the hole with my pliers, which was easy peasy. I've punched through and I've put through this rivet, and then I'm going to put this on top. I'm doing the pliers first. Ooh, feeling nervous. Hopefully that one can go. Start pushing this down. Not using a lot of force, but enough. Okay, well that was not hard at all. Oh my god. Yep, rock solid. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Okay, so that was the plier test. Easy, didn't even break one single sweat. Let's move on now to the Creative Tool. I will also say that now that I've got both packets of rivets open, I'm comparing those and they are identical. These, I just can't see any difference between them. Exactly the same, just packaged differently. So you could definitely just, whatever's available in your country, whatever Prym Rivets system. There's another one called tubular, that's completely different. That's like for use on bags, but these are the ones that you want to be using for clothing. So yeah, so these are the tubular ones. You can see like they're great for bag making, and they have like a super long prong, and you need your own tool for that as well. So they're a different beast. So I'm putting in my punch into the Vario Creative Tool, and I'm using the smallest size, 2.5. Okay, so go in with the punch. Oh, like butter. so easy. Oh, it's so clean. So get a hole like that. It's amazing, beautiful. So now I'm going to switch to the attachments. Side down. Push it down. I haven't used much pressure at all. Test it. Yeah, it's great. That is great. That one was the Creative Tool and that one was the pliers. Like, that's not going anywhere. I'm really pulling on that. That is not going anywhere. Okay. Okay. Happy with that, confident with that. So now I'm gonna go and do my real jeans. Do we like shiny or matte? I think I like matte for these ones. Okay, so I'm gonna do these ones first and I'm gonna use the pliers, and then I'm gonna do these ones next and I'm gonna use the Creative Tool. And then, because we're going through real layers of denim, you actually need to go through on a real pair of jeans. I'll be able to give a proper verdict on how they turn out. The pliers come with a double-ended punch and I'm going to use the smaller one. I just love this tool so much. Cannot express to you how much love I have for this tool. It's seen me through some really good times, some really great projects, and it's so easy to use. Okay, I think traditionally we have a rivet on each of the coin pockets, one on the main pocket towards the edge, and then we also do one to the outer corner of the back pocket. Sometimes there is two. I'm gonna go and check a pair of jeans. Okay, so I've just checked a pair of jeans from my cupboard, like store-bought ones, and there's two, you do 2 rivets here, 2 rivets there, and then that pocket there. Let's do it. I'm gonna start with hole punching, and I'm gonna do all the punching at once, and then I'll go back, change my tool out, and then do all the rivet setting as the last step. Oh, I feel nervous because I spent ages making these and I don't want to mess them up, but this is gonna be so good. So we've got to get the punch over. Ooh, okay. This is why also the Creative Tool, the other one, might be a bit better because it has a further reach. So I'm going through the pocket lining as well here. Okay, just want that to be all flat and everything. Go, go, go. Don't look back. Go. Oh, okay, yep. And this one. Okay, that's getting hard to punch. Oh, no, don't want to go. Why? It's just too thick. No. I can't do it. It won't do it, guys. I'm going to try one more time. And if it can't work, I'm gonna have to abandon it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze, squeeze. No. No. It's dented it, but it hasn't punched it. With that in mind, the tool that's never let me down has let me down. From what I remembered with the other ones, when I did the hammer and awl ones, was it was really hard to get. First of all, you made the hole, but it was really hard to get the rivets through after making the hole. That was really easy then. So happy with that. Let's at least do the one rivet we can with this tool. But you know, squeeze. Let's go. Did that set? No. Let's go in again for another squeeze. There's no definitive click or anything to know that you've actually put it in. It looks like it's kind of sticking out a little bit. Like there's a little gap there, which tells me that it's like not installed properly. All right, time to step up, big boy. Let's see if we can get this one happening. So that plier experiment ended pretty quickly. I'm gonna go back over this rivet with this tool just to make sure I've set it properly. But first of all, I'm gonna do all my punching. We've got a little bit more space in here, which will help us reach into these positions. Fingers crossed. No, also can't do it. This is like the indestructible pocket because nothing can get through this. Wild. It's a wild journey. Oh no, it's through. There, it is through. I just didn't hear it crunch. It's through, it's through. And I did it a little bit further in because I felt this one was too far on the outside. Okay, I put my awl in and I was like, yes, it's through. That's done. It's terrifying. It's a lot of layers of denim. Anyway. Okay, yep. That's definitely much better. Okay, so that's done. So happy with that. Yes, they look really good. That one's in a good position. That one's in an average position. Oh yeah. I was thinking about not putting rivets on these, but they just finish it so nicely. Stunning. So happy with that. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the jeans, which is the pink pair. I'll come back and show you when those are done. I'm gonna give this guy one more chance to prove its worth, because I hate to say that it failed. And I think it did go through that first time. Let's try it. So I'm going into that same corner. I mean, you can see there's not a lot space to work with. And I think just by that factor alone, the Creative Tool is probably easier to use just from that factor. Okay, so I'm pushing. I didn't hear a noise. I'm gonna check with my awl. No. Oh, wait a minute. It did go through. But you definitely need to have the awl on hand to help finish it off, I think. If you have this tool, it still works, but you need to have this to help it along a little bit, I think, on these really, really, really tough corners. So you don't want to go over it too many times, because you may end up with extra holes. I already think I made a second hole then. Oh my God. I'm sticking with my first judgment. This is actually easier to use. So I'm going to go back to using that one. So I've applied rivets to both pairs of jeans, and it was relatively quick and painless compared to the awl and hammer method. So definitely giving a tick to both tools above the awl and hammer. But there can only be one winner today, and I think it's obvious. It's an obvious choice. The clear winner today has to be the Prym Vario Creative Tool. It made really beautiful, accurate holes, felt like butter going through. This one, I was just never sure what was happening with it, and I had to finish it off with the awl. These holes stayed sharp, and then also in applying the rivets themselves, you just know that they were going on securely. So, number one, clear winner, Prym Vario Creative Tool takes the cake today, and super happy with how these have turned out. So now I've got 2 new pieces of denim to add to my wardrobe, and I'm super stoked about that. Bye!